Yo, what is up, guys? What is up? Dar is back on the World of Tanks 8.1 test server. We are looking at the Tier 9 heavy tank called the Conqueror. Alright, well, first of all, let me just take this off. I was just playing around with some gasoline on it. Oops, that's not what I want. I'm going to put the automatic back on. Where's that? There we go. I was just kind of playing around with that earlier. So, yeah. What do we think about this tank? Well, it's pretty cool. Get off there. This is a fast, heavy tank. I mean, for being a heavy tank, it is pretty quick. It says, what, speed limit of 34? Is that all? It feels like it's a lot faster than that. I mean, this thing gets up and scoots around the battlefield. It just seemed like it was a lot faster than that. This thing has awesome traverse speed. Really good moving speed. Really good gun. Shell penetration 3 to 500, or damage 3 to 500. Shell penetration 202 to 336. Very good. Rate of fire 5.7 rounds per minute. The gun is phenomenal on this thing. The downfall to this tank is, of course, going to be our armor again. 130 on the hull, 152 on the turret. Now, this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to play in a hull down position, behind a rock, behind an empty tank. And looking at it, this is the commander's hatch here. Looking at it, I mean, it's got that steep slope on the front, slope leading up to it. I mean, it does stick up more than what I would like, but, it looks like it should bounce pretty much everything. Things should hit here and bounce off, here and bounce off. But IS-7 penetrated the hell up out of it and took about 20% of my health by hitting that in a game. So I'm guessing it's not as bouncy as I would like it to be. I mean, looking at it, it's got that nice slant incline right there. You look at the turret. The gun muzzle is huge. Not only is it huge, but it's got got these slants on the side. There's inclines on the side. Whatever, there's angles on the side, which should help deflect. The turret is all angled all the way back through here, so it should be bouncing like a son of a bitch. I'm guessing it's just that 137 hull armor or 130 hull armor. Just even with the the curves and the cuts and the slants and the inclines and everything else you want to call it, I'm guessing it's just not enough. At least not in a tier 10 game. Jesus, I mean, this thing, it's quick, and you could run circles around the existing tier 10s in the game. But when they hit you, man, it hurts. It hurts like a mother. Your hull armor, 51 on the sides. So when you're angling, I mean, you're going to have to point the front of this track toward the enemy. You don't want to, like with the Churchill and stuff, you don't want to point the edge of that track, the corner of that tank, because it's slanted. It's got that angle on it now. And it looks like it may even be spaced. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know exactly how to, calculate all that and look at that and blah, 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 blah. But that armor's not, even at that angle, is not going to hold. Not against your tier 9, tier 10 tanks. I mean, you're going to have to be like this, put a little bit of angle on this, and hope they're hitting this. Under Glacius ain't too bad. Got a good slant on it. A little higher than I would like. The tier 10 Glacius is like down here. So it's a lot better. But overall, it's a good little tank. It just gets hit like a Mack truck. It's just, I don't know, it's not as bouncy as I would like it to be. All these numbers are very, very subject to change. All of them. They're doing rebalancing on these. As I said in previous episodes, so none of this is set in stone. They may up the armor on some of these tanks, which they really need to do. They really do need to do. I mean, it don't need to be phenomenal, but it needs to be better than what it is. But otherwise, I mean, a great little tank. Quick. I mean, this thing can move. The traverse is awesome. Let's look at the gun. Aiming time 1.9. Holy shit. Accuracy 0.33. Okay, accuracy is not the greatest, but yeah, the last game I got 2 kills on the move. You know, there you go. This thing is really good. It is a, I mean, it don't play like any heavy tank I've ever played before. That's for damn sure. And it's very, very possible that I'm playing it wrong. I mean, I don't have any tier 9s on live. The highest I've gone is tier 8. That's gold tanks. That's, you know, the French and the Americans. I'm up to tier 8s. Oh, and Russian. I got the Russian KV4. This thing ain't gonna play like a KV4. This thing don't play like a T32. Actually, it plays similar to a T32, I think. At least that's the way I've been playing it. It's real similar to a T32. But I can angle a T32 and bounce all day long. This one I can't. But it's still a good tank. It's still a fun tank to play. So, everything said, overall, it's a good tank. Crew skills, I'm going to use the same as I use on all my other crew skills. My consumables or equipment here is all the same. Consumables are the same. I'm just using the automatics just for shits and giggles on the PTR. I'm not going to spend 50 gold on one on the live server. That's just retarded. So let's try to get into a game. I am only sporting 5 gold rounds on this tank. 5 shells cost me 20,000 credits. I'm just saying, that's quite a bit. And it's getting later. I mean, yesterday I was getting a lot more tier 9 games. Today it's all tier 10. All tier 10. So it's going to make it rough when I go cover any other tanks as well, because everybody's going to be playing tier 10. But gotta deal with it. It's PTR. What can I do? What can I say? Live servers, this thing's probably going to be up against a lot more than tier 9s than it is tier 10s. But look at all of them. We only have 3 tier 9s in our team. They have 2 tier 9s and a tier 8. Okay, got screwed on there. But we did end up with 2 bat shats, so that'll probably even out. 10 bat shats equal 1 king tiger. Oops, have I let my prejudice slip that I hate the bat shat? Oopsie. So, we're going to go town here with the limited amount of people. Why is 4 coming this way? And I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot of pushing. Maybe we could take the town with what's coming this way. If we're good, we could take the town, but we are not going to be able to push up out of the town, I don't think. I think the South here is going to have to do all the serious pushing. They're going to have to do the heavy lifting this time around. So far we got an IS-4. See, 2 of our tier 9s are headed this way. Yeah, we got a couple tier 10s. I'm going to let this IS-4 do most of the work here. I'm kind of going to back him up. So I'm kind of going to start stopping here. Let that IS-4 get on up there. Not going to be able to show off probably the quickness too much of this tank in the city map, or in town here. But you did see how quick it was moving. I don't remember, I didn't look at the KPH, but it was moving pretty quick getting up here. Okay. Vacating my spots. That Batshot, if he gets one of my spots, I'm sorry. I'm going to push you out of the way. I don't give a damn if it's in the harm's way or not. Alright. They're pretty much covering all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to use these stairs here. Cover a lot. I've used these stairs and held off a ton when I was in my KB. Just put my turret behind, or my R2 behind it. Okay, I don't see anything. I guess where are all their tanks? Where are all of their tanks? Seriously. I do not like being out here on this main drag. But he's not looking at me. His mistake. He's looking at me now.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Back up, I think. Maybe he's not looking at me. But yeah, he's looking right at me.
Enemy armor.
He ain't looking at nobody now. Oh, E100, 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 E100! You son of a bitch. You son of a yell. Damn it! I could fix my traction. I'm not getting hit by anything. See that side shot on that fight E100 racked my ass. I mean, I didn't get ammo racked, but seriously, that shit hurt. Of course that one bounced. And I'm gone. Oh, an E50 came from the middle of nowhere there and finished me off. Oh, he killed our other guys. Okay. So, let's click around here and see what else we got going on. Hopefully this team gets owned in a hurry so that we have time to jump into another battle. Haven't played with any of these tanks yet. This guy's about gone. Look at him run. From everything coming. He's screwed. The whole team is screwed, you know. At this point, it's time to stop running and just accept that you're gone. Okay, now we're having lag issues, jumping around other tanks. Here we go. There's one. Yeah, wait for my graphics to come back in there. T110, hopefully he's going up here too with the intentions of dying. At least he's not hiding. There you go, keep pushing up there, buddy. Go boldly to your death. E100 did all that damage to me. But I have no armor. And the E100 is still a huge hunk of shit. I'm just saying, I know a lot of people like the E100. I don't know why. E100's a piece of shit. It is a piece of shit. Let's try to find something good to say about it. When the wind's blowing the other way, you can't smell how bad this thing is, how big of a piece of shit this thing is. There you go. There you go. That makes more sense. Well, we are got a huge comeback here. The team has made a huge comeback here. T62A, which is, I don't know, it seems like the bandwagon, everybody's jumping on it. I think everybody's jumping on it because it's pretty much a Type 59 on steroids. It looks like identical to Type 59. Which makes sense because Type 59 was a Russian tank that the Chinese took and made their own. Let's see if we can actually cycle through. This will be the next tank we're going to be covering right here. This will be in tomorrow's video. Look, I have not tried it at all as of yet, so I can't say anything about it. It does appear to have the exact same turret, probably the exact same gun. At least it looks like the exact same gun. The turret's almost, I gotta say, that's identical turret. It could be different, you know, but it looks identical. So friendly base getting capped. We're winning 13 to 10 now. So if these guys can be quick enough, they can get over there. So yeah, see this guy's getting up to, well, he's getting up to about 34 kph before he stopped. So not bad, I don't think, for a tier 10. For tier 10 heavy, but that could be, since I don't have a lot of experience playing with the tier 10s personally, that could be, pretty normal. So we did get a victory. That TD was able to take the cappers out. Alright, we don't care about that. Let's go right back to a new game. We are running a little longer here than I usually like to, but we're going to try another game. Because we just got that E100, that piece of shit E100 just spanked us. So we're on a standard battle on Westfall. little bit higher up the list, so not as many tier 10s. Giving us a little more stuff to shoot at. We still have a POS E100 on their team. So we'll try to get anybody out of our way, and it would be nice to hunt the E100 down and teach the driver that his tank is a piece of shit. I mean, if you're going tier 10, go for the mouse. You know, I'm German, I gotta have a German tank. Well, fine, go for the mouse. It's a shit ton better than the E100, I'm just saying. That's my opinion. If your opinion is different, then you're wrong, but that's okay. You're allowed to have a wrong opinion. Alright, so, yeah, it looks, well, no, the turret may be a hair different. Let's look at them as we pass here. Yeah, it looks a hair different, but not a whole lot. Alright, here we go. Since we do have boys covering the city, I'm going to try to head over here to the trees. To the trees! To the trees! I'm gonna just remember an old movie where somebody's like, run to the trees. Probably like Willow or something. Oh shit. I do not want these guys cresting that hill and capping some shells in my ass as I try to get over here.
Drop hit.
Fucking bastards. Angle it up.
We lost the track.
Oh,
One of our tracks
we're gonna
is
start getting
damaged.
shelled now. That's the danger of trying to get up over this hill. We're not gonna do another game, guys. This is gonna be it. It's going. The video's coming out like
We're dead for it. Everyone.
that. All right. That's the problem with doing things live. Oh wow, 9 frames per second. Nice. That is awesome. That's the problem with doing things live is sometimes you get bad lays. And that was a bad lay. You know, I mean, stuck out in the open. I was trying to get over the hill, it just wasn't happening. If you'd like to, leave a noob comment in the description below, I will personally thumbs it up. Thumbs it up your ass. I just kind of popped in there. But yeah, I believe this to be a pretty decent tank. It just doesn't take a whole lot of damage. I personally find tier 6, 7, and 8 a lot more fun so far for the British. That is my opinion so far. I have not, for the heavies, I have not played a tier 10 tank. Who knows, maybe I'll get in it and just, it'll be phenomenal. But for tier 9, it needs more armor. That's all there is to it. That thing has got to get more armor. It's a lot of fun. I really like the tank. I'm not gonna, I'm trying not to dog it out too much because it's got a phenomenal gun. It's got great speed. It's a lot of fun to play. I think it just needs an armor boost. That's all there is to it. And, said all these stats are going to change. Not subject to change, are going to change. Plain and simple. Now, maybe not every tank, but, yeah, there's going to be a lot of rebalancing done to these tanks before they hit live. So, don't get too, it's going to be at least a month. Maybe a month and a half or 2 months before this thing gets live, before E1 gets live. Because they're going to have a lot of balancing to do on these British tanks before they put them out. So, until next time, guys, remember, comment, rate, and subscribe. Make sure to leave you're a frackin' noob comment in the comment section below. Along with, screw you, E100s are awesome. And if you feel like it, go ahead and let me know what you think about these British lines you've seen so far. From my videos, or if you've seen them from somebody else's videos, or hell, if you're in here yourself, especially if you're in here yourself, let me know what you think about this British tank so far. So until next time, guys, I will see you in game.